by midweek, I give you a challenge. You can buy my book on Kindle. It's $5.99, or you buy hard copy cover whatever. It's going to be $42.99. I did not show you cover book and everything because I can't disclose the artwork until everything is covered. Amazon is reviewing it. They're giving me feedback by Wednesday. I publish it. This week, it's going to be hot. Check on my setup. It's going to be hot. Oh, you go on LinkedIn rather. You go on LinkedIn because I didn't give you my phone number. You go on LinkedIn. Okay? Yes, go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Petero. I think I would like to augment that question. It is true that cybersecurity has a lot of things that you can do. And I don't know if you can see my screen now, not the best of the resolutions, but you can see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. These are all the possibilities of what you can do in cybersecurity. Petero mentioned something very important at the beginning about networks, programmers, and all that. So you'll see at the top here, let me just try to annotate that. You can see here that if you are a network person, there is something called here, network design plays a very big role in cybersecurity. If you are a software engineer, secure application development plays a very big role in that. If you are someone who's just, like for example, yesterday, we had a session on Active Directory, securing your Active Directory, your AD in the enterprise. Whether you are new or advanced, we have here some things are called baseline configuration. We covered this yesterday, and we also looked at ways your Active Directory could be hacked with simple mistakes. If you are a mathematics person, I have cryptography here. You see, so there are so many things that you can do. If you want to get into risk management, I think Petero mentioned about risk management. There are so many things you can do. If you are a person who understands software very well and you know your Java in and out, you can be someone, you can do source code scanning, because in source code scanning, you need to understand what the code does, not just simple mistakes. You can't just point out an SQL injection problem by just looking at the code or because a tool told you. You need to be able to understand the code. And that is how even AI is transforming the field. Is transforming the field of cybersecurity, because now AI can understand the code. So I just wanted to present this and tell you that there are so many things you can do. The person who asked about a learning path, I've given you an email address to send to us, which I will gladly share with Petero, and we will try to guide you through the cybersecurity course. So Pico CTF is hosting trainings every Saturday, and now we are going to include another one on Sunday, same time as today, where you can get training and you can get training on different topics. But if you drop me your email address on the Q&A section, I will send you some recordings that we have done last year and this year that can help you figure out where you want to exist in this maze. The other thing I wanted to mention is that Petero mentioned about an upcoming training in Rwanda. I just wanted to remind you that I actually, Petero, I have people here from Chad, for example. This is all over Africa kind of people attending this session. To augment what Petero is doing and to collaborate with Petero, what he's doing in Rwanda. Remember, CTF is an African program. And if you, for example, my friend who just texted me from Chad, we have actually started a club in Chad for people like you to mentor you. And I think right now we have about 30 students, 30 very serious students on that group. And we are going to be seeing how we can push them forward. There's someone who asked me for a CH certification. You emailed me that. I'm going to get back to you, because at the end of the competition, we identify strong students and we certify them in whatever course that is within budget, and we pay for it. 2 years ago, we paid for CH.
Lena. Yeah. Can you give them to me? CH, I train CH, I'll train the hundreds of them.
No problem. We can train CH. Okay. I'm just saying that I give certifications. You can be the trainer, I will give the content, and I will pay for your exam.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so reach out. And for people here who are looking to practice, remember Petero said training ground, CTFs, and then he talked about the real deal, which are bug bounties. Bug bounties are something that we are trying to train to introduce in African students, because we need them. We are not shy of our vulnerabilities. But if you need a training ground, after Pico CTF 2026, I'm giving credits on Hack the Box of up to $600 per person. So if you come with a team, I presented earlier, you can win up to $600. If you are the top team, you can scoop a lot of categories there. But I'm giving, in your category that you won, I will be taking that money and dividing by the number of people in your team, and I will be giving you Hack the Box credit that you can go and practice. Interestingly, Petero, you were saying that you have to keep learning. Yesterday, I started my official certification in mobile. I've been doing research in mobile security for around 4 years. But now I'm getting into the nitty-gritties, the chips. I'm researching. I'm doing research on the chips and their security. So you see, you have to learn. And I'm on Hack the Box now. I'm getting my certification from Hack the Box. So you just have to start. Join Pico CTF. We have a lot of awards for everyone.
There we go.
I'll go back to the Q&A. Hold on. Okay, I've seen a lot of emails. I'm going to put my email address on the chat. It's just picoctfafrica@andrew.cmu.edu. That is the email address that you can find me on, and you'll get a response from the team. But the people who have sent their email addresses, I will write them down and I'll get back to you. Is there anyone who has a last? Peter, may you share your YouTube channel, please?
Yes, I'll go ahead and do that. Give me a second. Go ahead and do it. I'll be live at 10. If you want to redo the same, by the way, I will be talking about the GRC space in the next, 10 at 10 a.m. So we're going to be live with the GRC space with a lady from Kenya again. She's called Lynette. Lynette, she's an experienced cybersecurity. We did together certifications for BSc, KTRN, and she did also for BK, for RSwitch, for under revenue certifications in as far as ISO 27001 ISM is concerned. So she'll be with me on the call in 2 hours to come. If you are not a tech guy and you need to understand what GRC is all about, please join us. Join us in the next 2 hours and you'll be able to learn amazing. It will be live on this YouTube link. I've shared it.
Okay, so thank you so much. The other thing that I mentioned, if we have very experienced people here, someone you've been playing CTFs, you think that you are very good at it, and you know some little concepts, believe me, Petero, as I think you had, Petero became so good at what he does because he teaches. There is magic in teaching. When you teach, you understand the concept 2 times. So again, if you would like to be a trainer, I'm giving, we have a few slots for the community to join the training community. If you would like to be a trainer, it can be something very basic like IP addressing. I'll give you a chance to teach your peers. If it's something very complex or a vulnerability that you discovered or a challenge that really challenged you on Hack the Box or on Pico CTF, just reach out to me and I will give you a chance to teach your peers and set the stage for you as a launchpad. I'm telling you, when you teach, everyone listens to you. So again, that is another place to make yourself popular. So that is it, I guess. Any last questions before we close the session in 1 minute?
As they ask that question, I want to give another lecture about IP addressing. I need to teach them subnetting. People don't understand subnetting. It's the basis fundamental of, if you understand networking and subnetting, you pick up quickly when it comes to, they ask you, can you scan ABC block? You are able to know what it means. So I'm willing to do another lecture someday. We can plan. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Nengo, I think you have a question. Is that something you can put in the chat or can you unmute your mic and speak?
All right. Thank you very much. I've wrote it in the chat, but probably you have skipped it. Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Petero a lot. I know it's not that easy or for everyone to be able to give back to the community. And I think by this question, I'm asking louder what everything might be, what everyone might be thinking very quietly. Mr. Petero, like in how long can we able to, let's say, land an online job, a technical one, especially for me, because I like the technical, after we have took the trainings? Yeah, so I would like to know like such things. So basically, I'm thinking out loud what other people might be thinking very quietly. And thank you again for what you are doing for the community. And we do believe that we have to be also able to do as you are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nengo. And I'll be straight to the point. I give you 3 months. Why? If you get 3 months and you get your hands dirty, you'll become perfect. I'll recommend you. You follow me on LinkedIn. We chat. I see what you're posting. I see the level of knowledge you have. I take you through interview. If I see you on spot, I can even employ you. That's it. At ICC Africa.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Nengo. So without further ado, thank you so much for showing up. Today, I have a few, just one last, for people who have been asking for technical trainings. Petero always also advertises. What I'll be doing is that I will also be sharing the trainings that Petero announces
You amplify.
on our channels.
There we go.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yeah. But I'm putting something on the chat, 4 links. On Saturday at 11 a.m., we have a beginner and an advanced session. I'm going to add 2 more sessions on Sunday so that if you missed Saturday, you can join on Sunday. So it's either repeat or not, or different session. We'll see how that goes. But for session 3 and 4 do not work at this moment. But I'm going to email everyone in about an hour asking you to sign up with the topics. Remember, next week on Saturday, we have a session on agentic AI. Please join. Make sure your Linux machines are up. We're going to be setting up agents, maybe who can chat with each other or who can answer your emails when you're not around and you're not answering. I'll give an opportunity to Honore and then we close this. Honore, go ahead and mute yourself and speak. Manzi? Okay, so it looks like Manzi is not around. Nengo, do you have another question? Unfortunately, we have to close this. So feel free to reach out to Petero on the group. Honore, I think she's away. Thank you so much, Petero. I can't thank you enough. Personally, I'm very motivated in how you approach things and how to be goal-oriented and keeping your eyes keeping your eyes focused. Amy, do you want to have a question? Please unmute yourself and speak. Amy?
Yes. Should I ask one question?
Yes, please.
Okay, my question is for cybersecurity practical ethicals. I'm asking for that. Just I use it overall. Does it you teach cybersecurity for operating systems?
Okay, to jump quickly in, usually Ubuntu, it's a Linux platform that has a bit of cybersecurity component, but it's not a full box that can teach you cyber. A full box that can teach you cyber is something like Kali Linux. Okay, Kali Linux actually is the most preferred platform that can guide you. It has a bunch of components, cyber-related, and also in ethical hacking, Ubuntu, Kali Linux actually is the best, I would say. That's what I would recommend. Or Pirate. Pirate, it's a new operating system for hacking. So you can go Pirate, Kali Linux. Ubuntu is basically for networking, for system admin, but it's not meant for cybersecurity. I hope I answered your question. Yeah.
To add on to that, Amy, on Saturday next week, there's a Linux security class. So you should be joining the SE2. The links that I've put there, just to enroll for the SE2. That class will be on hardening your Linux machines. As Petero said, There are different kinds of Linux machines. Even the MacBook is built on Linux. That means sometimes so for example, Kali is a special purpose machine that you use when you're trying to learn hacking, but it's not something that you will install in your environment to run an application because it is naturally vulnerable. Yeah. So, but if you want to learn more about Linux security, join next week. We will be diving more into this. All right. Thank you very much for the last time and enjoy your Sunday. Petero, it's always a pleasure. And let's move on. Let's continue giving back to the community. Thank you so much.
Lena, thank you for the invite. I'll be glad to join again once you invite me again. Bye.
Okay. Record.